Hey, and welcome to Tech Talk. It is November and time for our gift guide for 2017.
It's that time of year again.
It is.
So we all been out shopping and kind of window shopping. So we brought back pictures.
Yep, we've got a lot of stuff to go through. Our buyer's guide, our wish list, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So
in no real particular order, kind of grouped in, loose fashion. We're just going to flip through these things and kind of tell you what they're about. There are a few new things, I think, some new technologies that are somewhat interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The new Apple Watch, I think that's what that is, correct?
Sure.
And
I started working out, and I can't decide whether or not I want to go for a watch or just go for a, 50% off Fitbit from Costco.
yeah.
okay.
But there's so much more to a watch than there is to a fitness band.
Yeah.
And the new watches,
more useful, I guess.
the new Apple Watches can act like a phone.
Yeah.
So
Dick Tracy, like.
Right, you can talk to people and use the GPS. It'll tell you where to go, or it'll like tap you or make some sort of a noise when your turn comes up. And
The Apple Watch also
Nice.
pairs with my navigation program. If I'm out hiking,
Yeah.
it will not only tell me my elevation and where I've gone on a Google map exportable, but it will tell me what my heart was doing at that time.
so could your wife figure out where you are if you were wearing that and what your
Yes,
heart's doing?
This is the stalker band. I
whether
guess.
whether your
that's
heart
what it
stops
is.
or it's going a lot faster.
Well, for everything that could be like, honey, if you see that thing stop, come look for me.
Yeah.
Or you could just simply,
Yeah.
I mean, you can put this on your grandpa so you can track him down.
well, I think there's good and bad with all
Yeah.
these things.
All of them. So what do we got? These are
Earbuds.
Bose.
Earbuds.
Yeah, these are wireless earbuds. I guess that's the charging docking station, wireless Bluetooth from Bose, so they should be fairly decent.
And our listeners need to understand the difference between noise canceling versus straight.
Yeah.
The noise canceling takes your ambient outside noise and then
Inverts
blanks it
it.
out, inverts it, so that you have a quiet spell. So you take these and you put on your white noise app,
Yeah.
and you're at the beach or you're listening to the clothes dryer or a fan.
Wow. Yeah. Those, and obviously the name is very popular for being quality.
I've got one of the wired ones, and
Yeah.
now I have a Christmas list item for the
For
wireless
next one.
ones.
Yeah.
Okay, and a little bit of different technology, looking at the stars, telescopes and
Yeah.
stuff. So those are kind of cool, especially if you have kids
Right. Yeah.
or neighbors. No, I don't know.
They have to be a long ways away.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some of my favorite stuff.
Now, the newer drones, we had regular drones. I don't know if we came up with the more personal drones. This is more of a personal drone. And it's about half the price of your more professional models, about $400 to $500. That one will actually fold up and fit into a backpack.
Okay.
That's really
So
Yeah.
you don't have, I think it's controllable with your phone. So it's very portable. You could take this hiking and then send it
Throw
up.
it up. And take some pictures or, yeah. That's
Yeah,
a
mine
good
would
idea.
require a big case and
Yeah.
stuff, and so you're not hiking with that sucker.
Right. Very light. So.
I think this one is probably one of the newer Amazon products. Probably the top of the line. If you go for your Echo and your Dots, and then this is the one that would sit on your counter, and you not only could probably flip it to watch a movie from your Amazon Prime account, but you could also talk to it, and probably has a video camera. So.
Right. If you say, what's the weather going to be? Well, it's going to show you, maybe give you a radar screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, this is a wireless hub. This,
Wireless home internet.
right, it's the internet thing that kind of extends if you have a large house or something it's hard to cover with just one,
Yep.
is it hub?
It's a meshed wireless
Makes
home
it-
system.
yeah.
Right.
So you start with the big one on the left, which is your router, and then you can add a second or a third,
Depending on how big your house
which
or space
acts as
is.
range extenders.
Yeah. Yep.
And
And
it's
you only have one name, right? At
Sure.
that point. So
You only
that's
have-
that's really one of the bigger selling points to it. Is
Sure.
So it doesn't matter where you go throughout the house. You don't have to go. Oh, now I need to connect to this one or that
Yeah,
one.
you're not on a different network.
Right.
It's all the same.
and remember, buy name brands so that they can be updated and they don't become an Internet of Things
That's
security
right.
risk.
Yeah.
This is a Bose Bluetooth speaker. It is, I don't know if you want to say weatherproof, but you can get it wet. It has 360 sound.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So absolutely. I guess you could hang it from a tree or whatever and have sound all the way around it.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Oh, I really like these.
Yeah, those look cool. It's a Snapchat glasses, all right? It works with your Snapchat app, and those are cameras, and you can record yourself using these, and it pairs with your phone and goes through the Snapchat app, and then you can upload the video. So if you're a Snapchat addict, then that might be for you.
That might not be for me. You're right. Okay.
All right. Some of us are trying to get into shape. This is a scale that works in tandem with your Fitbit. Your Fitbit tells you how far you've gone and what your heart's doing, and this one tells on you like, no, you ain't lost anything yet.
Yeah.
It says, Kingsley, you're obese and well marbled.
Yeah.
So this is a wireless scale that works with your Fitbit.
Cool.
You know, I've seen some of these virtual reality headsets for, you know, augmented reality type.
Yep.
This is a Google Daydream.
This is a Daydream, and I suppose it takes Dwayne's new phone. That you just put it right in there.
Just snap the phone right in the front of it there, and you have to load up certain apps, and it's like 3D. So even if you turn your head left or right, it's just like you're in that movie or display or whatever it might be.
Right.
So, and then a lot of people now are developing actual programming, like engineers and builders and things like that. They're doing these as production, real-world environments.
Okay, so this is Google, and this is not, I don't think it's iPhone compatible. It's the other phones.
Well, with that remote control, it probably is for the Android.
Right. This is the new camera.
Yeah.
It's GoPro Hero.
Yep.
And it's a Hero 5. It's a little smaller, a little bit more portable, probably a little bit higher definition. I would imagine 4K. So if you're into recording you doing crazy things.
Save all your money for the accessories that go along with it. All the brackets and the mounts.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely.
If you have problems with your car, if you are a little paranoid about people stealing from it when it's sitting out at night or in the parking lot, or to record the stupid drivers around you.
So this is a dash cam?
This is a dash cam. And you can get them for just looking forward, and you can get them for looking forward and back. Educate yourself on how these things work and what features you want, whether you want it to wake up and record when it's sitting still and parked, or if you just want it recording when you're driving, and what you want it to pair with, or how to download the videos.
I think a 360-degree dash cam would be cool.
Well, that goes on the roof.
On the roof of the car, yeah. But
then you're going to plug it in, and it becomes your, augmented driving machine.
This is a Haiku shopping, I guess, assistant. You would take this around your house before you leave.
Yeah.
And record the barcodes and stuff, and it pairs with your phone and creates your shopping list for you. So you would say, oh, I need milk. Bloop. I need some, water. Bloop. I need some more beers. Bloop.
Wow.
Well, you have to go out to the recycle bin and take all the empties.
I guess, you would keep this in the kitchen before you throw something out. Bloop.
Scan it.
Scan it.
Oh,
so it also keeps an inventory of what's in the kitchen, I guess. So maybe it reminds you of, hey, you only have, 1 bag of sugar left, or.
I don't think it does that.
No? Okay.
I think they need a barcode on the inner tube of toilet paper, so that when you're down
wouldn't
to the
that
end,
be cool?
you just shoot the empty roll and say,
I like it.
Bring me a spare.
Yeah.
One before it's empty.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, this is
I see this.
a piece of luggage,
Yeah.
and there are a couple different types of these, and it has a charger for your phone or other battery things. It also has location. It might be Bluetooth, where your phone will say, hey, your bag is getting close, or possibly, where is my bag?
Where is the bag?
And I saw one that recorded the weight, so you know what the weight is before you even get on the flight.
I'm traveling
it
next month, so you can give me my Christmas early.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So even your suitcase has an app.
It's amazing.
All right, if you like taking video and selfies, you need a tripod, or this one, a tripod that will also grab onto things. You can form these little legs to, you know, get the perfect shot.
Yeah,
So
any angle.
those are kind of cool. All right, for your little small nerds at home, this is
let's just get one for Dwayne.
Kano
Yeah, I was going to say I want this.
It's $100 supposedly for your kid. Includes a Raspberry Pi, a keyboard, a sound, you know, like a
little speaker.
Speaker and some cables and stuff. So your kid can like
program
and build their own little computer.
Pretty neat.
$100.
That's a deal.
Okay. Oh, I think this is a charger.
Yeah. Yep.
Morphe Power Station battery charger. So, you know, you're always running out of battery, either on your phone or your laptop or whatever USB device. And it doesn't have to be, I'm not saying this one, but there are lots of different
There's lots of choices
batteries
out there.
Right.
So when you're on Air Force One and you're flying over, you know, to meet with foreign powers, you can take an extra battery to watch all those extra movies.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, this is a camera system for your home, and they come in, I think, a single, a double, quadruple, you know, however many you want, and you can add to it. If you bought the one with 2, you can add cameras to it.
Yep.
I mean, the nice thing about the Arlos is the hub that's on the right-hand side pairs up with your Google Home or your Echoes and all of the smart hubs. So whether you're you know, a person that gets one from Samsung or from Lowe's or the Honeywells, they're all going to be able to control those cameras and archive it and port it out.
I think that's the thing that everybody's going after is all this automation.
Sure.
So
And
I think it's really cool.
This records in the cloud for I think it's a week or 30 days.
30 days.
30 days, and if you want more, then you can pay for that. And the cool thing about this is the cameras are battery powered and have 0 wires. So you got one screw in the wall, your camera's up. The only thing is, depending on how much it's triggered and how much it records, it will run the battery down.
I'm exhausted already.
That's already a lot
I've had
of
mine
stuff.
die within 3 or 4 days. They say it'll last a month. Well, maybe if nothing's going on.
If nothing's around it, you're right. Absolutely. So,
All right, so we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the rest of our list. Welcome back to Tech Talk, and we're going to hit the rest of our Christmas wish list, or you know, options for you to consider for your tech junkie out there.
I mean, it was nice of us all to give Pat our Christmas list of items there, because
I mean,
he's been going through those slides pretty well for us so far.
We like it. Maybe he'll throw one actually under the tree for us.
Well, maybe.
I have a pretty big stocking. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You know,
There you go.
I have 2 rules for Christmas when it comes to giving technology. If somebody asks for something specific, you get them that specific thing, because if they ask for a tablet and you don't get the right one that they've asked for, you're going to pay for it forever.
Right.
And the other thing is, if you
You're gonna
gift
end
it,
up-
you're tech support.
Right.
You're a tech support.
That's
You're
what I
right.
was going to say.
Yeah.
How do I
and
work this now?
Absolutely.
Worst thing you could do is gift it and run.
Absolutely. And if you're into games, this is definitely one that was, I believe last year was a big hit.
Yeah,
So,
this is the old
Super
Nintendo. It's
yeah.
very small, but it's preloaded with all those old games that people liked back in the, I guess, 90s.
And have you seen the Switch?
Yeah, it's in here.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
That's it.
That's
and
it.
I guess this will pair with your television or phone or tablet or whatever, right? Isn't that the point?
So it casts as well as being able to set it down into the console and use the handheld or being used as a portable.
Okay.
So I guess that's the point. These are like the start of your home automation.
Yep.
If you want to slowly dip your toes into this home automation thing, this is Philips' couple light bulbs and a controller.
Yep.
So like, you've seen the ad on TV where they tell Alexa to turn the lights on blue,
Right.
and then they're pretending that they're swimming in the deep
Yeah.
ocean.
Yeah.
The Hue is known for its color ranges.
Okay.
Right.
So I think, if somebody shows up on the Arlo and they're breaking into your house, you're going to start putting some weird colored lights going on
Right,
in the house
yeah.
just to kind of let them know that,
Something's
hey,
going on in there.
you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Make it flash so they get
Yeah.
epileptic and they start flopping around like a fish.
You never know.
I did
Who
see
knows
that
with
one.
this stuff? It's green, red, blue. It's not like the other commercial where the kids turning the lights on and off, and somebody's outside going, "Ah!"
Green and red for Christmas. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Let's see what else we have.
More pictures.
Yep.
All right.
So, and actually, I just bought two.
So
Two
this
Hues?
is
Two light bulbs, not
right.
that particular brand.
this is a printer for your iPhone. So you can hook this up to it and take a picture and print it out for people.
Okay.
It's a
I'll
small
get it then.
picture.
Yeah.
I need an R2D2.
R2D2.
Yeah.
For your Star Trek fan, and what I read about it, other than being like remote control and beeping and doing
Yeah.
whatever R2D2 does, when you watch the film, it reacts to the film.
Really?
Yeah, so it
Interesting.
listens and it reacts to the Star Wars films, which will be kind of interesting.
Yeah. Cool.
Now, we've seen pictures of the Apple TV, which I think we know about. It
Yeah.
part of
And
the
it's
Apple
gone
ecosystem.
4K. That's the new one, 4K.
Okay. And we have Rokus, but now we have different sizes and formats. We have the sticks. We have ones that are larger, the whole full TVs.
Yeah.
And the Samsung TV has smarts in it.
Yep.
So you can call up your Netflix, or you can call up your Amazon or your Hulu. Have you gone curved yet?
I have not. I know a couple of people that have bought them, and I've been in the house and seen them. Kind of interesting. Very good picture. I mean, very good quality as far as that goes.
Okay, this is a kind of a shutter release for taking selfies. This, it's like if you're going to take a selfie with your phone, you don't have to fool around and try and hit the button. This
It's
is,
like
you
a
can keep
remote
this-
for your
right,
phone.
it's a remote
Oh,
for your
okay.
phone to take a selfie. So
Gotcha.
if you're a serious selfie taker.
Interesting.
So you take the tripod that wraps around the branch of the tree, and then
Right.
you use your remote.
Use
Right.
the remote. That's
That
right.
works.
This is a tile. I think we talked about this last year.
I
You
like them.
attach this to things that you don't want to lose so you can find them.
Does a tile work with those smart hubs so that when you drive into your house, it's picked up by your home automation system and turns on lights,
I'm not.
or is it just to find lost things?
I think it's just to find lost things or
Okay.
keep track of stuff.
It's
But-
like if you put it on your keys, you
Yeah.
can trigger it and say, "Hey, where's my
Yeah.
keys?" And then it goes beep beep
Yeah.
beep beep beep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the home automation does have those. They
The
have
fobs.
buttons.
Like a
Yeah.
proximity thing.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the 4K Apple TV. So
Time to upgrade your bandwidth for your
Right.
broadband provider.
gosh.
exactly
How much bandwidth are we going to have with all this stuff?
Never enough.
right.
Headphones.
Beats headphones. They're wireless. The bigger they are, probably the higher quality they are. So, and they're battery powered. So no wires.
Nice.
Same thing with this. This is like,
Quite the other extreme, though, from big to small.
Yeah. Absolutely.
but it's wireless, so there's nothing running to your phone,
Yep.
but there's wires in between.
Yeah.
And very high quality headphones here. They are about, I think, $700. So if you're serious about
Yeah.
audio quality, then this is a good one for you.
Santa, I've been real good.
Yeah,
Really?
very.
Interesting.
So these are more Apple Watches, waterproof ones, and sport bands, and the rose-colored ones.
Now, are these more like the Android type? Must be.
No, I think those are Apples.
Yeah,
Okay.
those
Those
are
are
Apple.
apples too.
Those are
Okay.
Apples.
Gotcha.
And you can wait in line this year if you'd like, for your X.
Yeah.
Which people did, and I know you just got a phone.
I did, but
mine still
Apple.
works.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure whether I need new devices.
Right.
Because right now I've got 3 tablets in front of me. They're working, but just barely.
Yeah.
And
right. And yeah, what is a good point of when do you upgrade?
okay. So last year I got a Google Home for Christmas.
Yeah.
And now they have a Mini, and then they have a Max.
Yep.
And that Max is really a heck of a sound system.
Yeah.
But do they all work together as one? I mean, or do we have 3 different ones together, and you have to pair them individually with your smart home system?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. I can't see having more than one. You walk in, it's like, "Hey, what's the weather?" And you get
3
voices
of them
coming from
you?
different corners of the house, going, "Hey."
But if one's your alarm clock next to your bed,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Something to learn. Homework for tonight. Because the Dot came out last year, and Google didn't have it, and that's why they came out with the Mini. And so, whatever Amazon does, Google does the same.
Oh yeah. And it seems like they're the leader in these right now. Amazon is.
Now this is the Amazon web camera. It's called the Look.
Yeah.
And you can record. You can do your basic. Here's my webcam.
Yeah.
But what I've seen in the ads is mainly young ladies taking pictures of their outfits and turning around and then being able to look at themselves to see how they looked in that outfit.
Okay.
So this is mirror, mirror on the wall.
Oh, interesting.
Another Amazon Echo, and they've been changing the look, and this is the Google Home,
Yep. And what?
which we talked about.
What is? Obviously, they're a price point, I guess.
That's the entry model,
Yeah.
which came in at just under 100 last year. And I think the Mini is about half that, and then the Maxi, which is a real fill-the-room sound system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little bit different look for it.
For the Echo.
They're becoming part of your home decor.
Yeah.
They're becoming designing, and
More
I
designer.
think the point is here is if you're using a Google Home and a Chromecast, or you're using the Amazon products with a Fire Stick, now you have sound outside of the actual TV set itself. So you have something that fills your room with a little bit,
Okay.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
And this one, I don't know. It reminds me of a compact that my mom had on the kitchen counter years ago, and it used to dial into the MSN network.
Yeah.
She really liked the pictures of the cloud on the front, so she never really logged into it.
Yeah. but now you can actually have that like a 2-way video conference, if you would.
Sure.
You could see face to face.
And this is the smaller version of it, where that's what they are showing here.
Yeah, that one would be more. I understand that. Where the other one would be more like a recipe or something you bring up, I guess.
Right.
So could we use something like that to replace our phones on our desks someday?
Sure.
With your voice over IP system?
Well, I suppose you could, or add to it because you're not going to carry it with you.
No, but we put that on the desks. We figure out some way to pair it with our campus system, and all of a sudden, you have people popping up and talking to you, or
better yet, you pair it with your phone. So when you sit there, it becomes your phone, your cell phone currently, and
with 3 days mandatory training for all new employees.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Nice.
So far, it's been a lot of fun.
I want one of these.
Yeah, this is kind of cool.
I'm kind of a light junkie, I guess.
Yeah, well, I have a
like
little prepper inside me, so.
Okay, yeah.
This is a lantern, which is rechargeable through the sun and with the crank on the top. It also has a USB. You can see there's a USB on the front of it.
The charger?
And the plug-in charger on the right.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty cool.
So you can charge phones, yeah.
And going with the prepping thing, this is Life Straw, and there's 2 or 3 different types of these. And say you're out in the woods or on a long hike and you got to stay hydrated. It's not good to drink out of a stream because of all the little bugs in it.
Yep.
So, or contaminants. And you can just dip this right into the stream and suck down some H2O.
We bought 2 for our go bag.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Interesting.
You know, iPad Pro versus iPad. Do you really need to draw on them, or all you're doing is just, you know, playing solitaire and using it as a Kindle reader?
Yeah.
Because right now in our house, we're trying to decide
Yeah.
which way to go this year.
What product to buy next?
I guess you would look at the iPad Pro as, do I need a laptop or can I do with this? And not necessarily things that you would use a big phone for.
Because, you know, I have a Kindle reader,
Yep.
because sometimes all I want to do is read and not have to worry about draining down the battery.
Right.
But the Kindle Fire, or, you know, the iPad, if you have kids,
Yeah.
you definitely want to get the one that's made for the kids.
Right, on size.
But, you know, again, it's all a matter of, you know, what the person is asking for, because if they see that they need something that's specific, that's what they want.
Yeah, right. That was a big list. That was a big list, and that we needed way more time to talk about this stuff.
I didn't get my lawnmower, but
Oh,
I really wanted that.
Can we bring up the lawnmower?
Yeah, oh, look at this.
no,
Let's just go over just a minute on
Yeah,
this
we've
sucker.
got it. Tell us about it.
What does
Ken.
this do?
For years they had competitions in colleges for robotics.
Yes.
And could you build a robot to mow a yard?
Yep.
And today they have a Husqvarna that's good, better, best. This one's probably the $4,000 deluxe model, but this thing's awesome. And I just would feel really bad if I went another year without one.
Oh my gosh.
So this thing will operate day and night, and
Yeah. As
And
long as it can stay charged.
you put a little wire around your property so
It does
it
a
knows
perimeter.
the fence.
It sets up islands around trees. So you go out to the tree, around the tree, and back again, and it negates itself, so it just stays away from your trees.
Interesting.
It can't be,
we
it can't
want
be
one,
stolen.
definitely.
It can't be stolen. If somebody tries to grab it, it reports it to your phone, and then geo-tracks where they're headed out to,
Where
and
they're
it
at.
won't work unless it's paired in your.
In your area, right
your
there
area.
with that string.
So it'll go out and mow, comes back and get charged, because
Yep.
I assume it's electric, then it goes out and mows, and it can take its good old time.
It can go day and night and
like
just and just mow.
So is
And-
that considered like an electronic goat?
Yes.
I
yes,
mean, you know,
yes.
that a lot of times people are buying goats now to mow their
Right.
grass. So that's an
But
electronic goat
but
right
the thing
there.
is, change your scheduling for the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have to mow.
No, I mean, it's going off and taking care of your yard. When you come home, it's always perfect.
Yeah.
But you got to make
Consistent.
sure and
I
get
like that.
and get your wife the same in the vacuum.
The Roomba.
Oh, yeah.
The
those
Roomba.
are
You got to
good.
get a Roomba before you get that, because if you don't, then
Yeah.
you're back in the doghouse.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Robotics.
All right.
And we got to go.
Yeah.
We're out of time.
We're running over, so thanks for watching, guys, and have a great Christmas.
See you in January. Be safe.